George Kilpatrick Inspiration for the Nation, celebrating people we feel good about at the Financial Empowerment Convention. Dr. Tatiana C. Parker is here in the place to be. We met you as a graduate of the SUNY EOC, telling the story of how you, one step at a time,
absolutely
rebuilt your life. Talk about that.
Oh my goodness. It seems like such a long time ago, but
because you done so much since then.
Yeah, and I don't think we really appreciate how much we've done or how far we've come until we actually sit and have those introspective places, which I ironically did this week. And so I looked back and I'm like, wow, I've accomplished much, but I've also been through much. So when I stop and I think of all the women who have a similar story to me, who have been in abusive relationships, who have been underemployed or unemployed or tried to do school and for whatever reason they couldn't do it, or they ran out of financial aid. I'm just immensely blessed to have the success and stories that I have, and that's why I try to pay it forward.
You do, and you work with Senator Richard May, but you also have your own business. Tell me about that, and the work that you do, your research.
Oh, okay. So Butterfly Community Innovations, it's my baby. I'm still incubating it to a degree, but it's going to be kind of like a workforce development enterprise focusing on skill building, bridging skills gaps, because right now we see a lot of career and technical education, a lot of vocational education, but what seems to be missing is the soft skills, is the communication skills, is the interviewing skills, how to really relate to people and speak in a language that they will be able to understand. So that's what I want to give to individuals, to nonprofits, to community membership organizations. And the idea is really just birthed out of who I am. I am a beneficiary of people with passion around me who saw the best in me. So I want to pay that.
When you didn't see the best in yourself.
Absolutely. So I want to pay that forward. And that's why I landed on the dissertation topic I did.
Which is,
let me try to shorten that for you. So my study basically looks at Black women from areas of Black concentrated poverty and how they build, perceive, and leverage the networks and people they're connected to for upward mobility, because that's really my story. And I found out some fantastic things that Black women really aren't building their networks of social capital because of hurt, because of what's happening to them in the workplaces, what's happening to them in society. And what I want to let them know is that I understand the hurt, but you cannot continue to be exclusionary in your networks. You got to go after work to that happy hour, even if it's for 30 minutes, and start making connections.
And drink seltzer water if you have to.
And drink seltzer water. Get access to the information and opportunities that are held in those spaces.
And so this empowerment convention and your being here today, what do you want people to know about the journey, and what do you want them to take away from it?
What I want people to know is to stop prejudging your situation. Oftentimes, we compare ourselves to people we see on social media. We compare ourselves to people who are more visible in the community, who look like they have it together. Baby, nobody does. Nobody has it together. So I want people to sit with themselves and think about what they really value, what they really want in life, and then get centered in that and start seeking out people assigned to you, whether it be for a reason or a season or a lifetime, who can make that happen.
All right, one more thing, because I'm hearing you talked about what people should get out of it. Last advice for the sister who was you and what they could do to begin that journey.
Reevaluate who you have around you. A lot of us are connected to people because we have more in common with their past than our future that we want. So you need to stop thinking about them as friends. Think about it as a board of directors. Who do you want on the board of directors for your life? And start making decisions based on that.
You might have to cut some people.
You might have to
create a whole new board.
You might.
Did you have to do that?
Absolutely. And it was painful. Nobody talks about the loss of adult female friendships.
But you had to do that.
Yes. Out of love for myself. And it's not selfish. And I wish those people well, but I have a mandate on my life and I have to be obedient to that.
And so during the pruning process, how did you keep yourself, because that's, like you said, that's an emotional toll. When
Absolutely.
you're cutting off, but you know that's for the good, but in the moment it feels yucky. How did you manage?
I think I'm still walking through it. I think
Okay.
at first I allowed myself to feel the emotions. I allowed myself to cry and to grieve. Um, and I had to remind myself that this is not a judgment on who they are as a person. Everybody is going to be at different places at different times. Just right now in this season, I'm incubating a baby. I have to watch what I eat, watch what what I'm taking in, whether it's listening, looking, entertaining around me. So this can really come to pass because it's not of me. It's bigger than me.
I see your pin says hashtag Black Women Lead.
And yes, we do.
Okay. And what's the message for you about that?
I think it's self-explanatory.
Black women
Black
lead.
women lead.
Okay, that's what she said. So that's what it is.
I said what I said.
I said what I said. George Kilpatrick Inspiration for the Nation, Doctor. Oh, we got to play with that for a minute. So she said her name was Tatiana Parker, and she was trying not to give it up. And we was like, no, you got to do that. So why don't you honor your honorific?
Oh my gosh. Now, I'm not trying to undermine the emotional toll I went through to get that thing, right? However, I think some of those titles come with a little bit of classist kind of things. And I want people to always know I am still Tatiana. Yes, I, did a dissertation. Yes, I have an earned doctorate, but don't let that make you feel like I am far removed from the community.
And so what I would say to you is don't take away your work that you put in.
Okay.
Claim that PhD. Okay?
I will take that.
Claim that and still be Tatiana. We good?
All right. Yes, we are.
George Kilpatrick Inspiration for the Nation, Dr. Tatiana Parker at the Financial Empowerment Convention. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm so appreciative of y'all. Keep me.